This is a heart-touching story of a merchant who was worried about future. Once upon a time, there lived a merchant in a village. He used to work very hard. He wanted to earn a lot of money, so that he and his children would never be short of food. One day he called his accountant and said,
"Find out how much money I have, and for how long will it be enough for me and my family?"
After a few days, accountant came back with calculations and said to the merchant,
"Sir, according to your expenditures, if it stay the same and even if there is no income from today on, even then your next 2 generations can eat."
Merchant was shocked. He said,
"Then what will happen to my 3rd and 4th generations? From where they will get food?"
And from that day onwards, merchant started thinking about them and started worrying about his 3rd and 4th generations. Due to worrying, slowly and slowly, he started getting sick. He took many treatments, but there was no relief. One day a friend of merchant came to see him, and he saw that his friend was not well and seemed too much worried. So the friend asked him about his worrying. Merchant said,
"Even I have earned too much money, yet there is nothing for my 3rd and 4th generation to feed themselves. And I am always worried about how they will feed themselves."
His friend understood his problem and said,
There is a monk in our town. He is very wise. If you will meet him and offer him food, then your problem will be solved.
The very next day, merchant reached to meet the monk and offered him food. Monk welcomed him with respect and said to his students,
"See, my boys, merchant has brought food for us."
Student replied, "But master, for today, someone has already given us food. This food is enough for our today need." Listening to this, the monk said to merchant,
"Sorry, my friend. Someone has already given us food for today, so we can't accept your food today. Our rule is to accept only 1 meal in a day, which is given to us already in the morning. I am sorry, we can't take any more."
Upon listening monk words, the merchant said,
"Oh, so then please keep it for tomorrow. Then you would have no worry about tomorrow's meal."
Monk said to merchant,
"No, my friend, we don't worry about tomorrow and our present. When tomorrow come,
Then tomorrow's food will also be arranged."
Merchant asked to monk in surprised,
"Sir, don't you worry about tomorrow's food? What will you do if you don't get food tomorrow?"
Monk smiled and said,
the God who has given us food today will also give us food tomorrow. And my friend who has seen tomorrow. Who knows whether tomorrow will come or not in our life? We only live in present and don't worry about tomorrow."
Hearing these words, merchant said goodbye to the monk and left for his home. Throughout the way he kept thinking about monk's words, and he was thinking that the monk has no food for tomorrow. And still the monk is not worrying about tomorrow. But here I am worrying about my 3rd and 4th generation, from where they will feed themselves. After meeting the monk, merchant understood that we should not make our today unhappy by worrying about tomorrow. He left all his worries, and he became healthy within few days, and started to live a happy life. So this is the end of wonderful story of a worried merchant about his future. If we see in our lives, we will find that often we worrying too much about our future and become hopeless, that we make our present miserable. We get worried about our future financial conditions, about our family responsibilities. Shall we able to fulfill all our responsibilities? We forget that every moment we spend worrying about tomorrow is a moment we lose to enjoy today. Just look at birds around us. They don't know what they will get to eat in next day. Either they will become a prey of someone or alive in next moment of life. And still they manage to live a happy life. So, just like every living thing, we do not know about next moment of our life. If we want to live a happy life, then we should not be hopeless about our future. We should always believe that our tomorrow is going to be bright. Therefore, stop worrying about tomorrow, as worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles, but it will take away today's happiness. So, always be happy in your present and do not worry about future.
Like, comment, and subscribe.